Morc and Orson, also called Morc and Orson.
Well, I'm back on Orc. Here we go.
What are animals?
You see, sir, on Earth there's a thing called animals, and once in a while you're allowed to bring them in your car, and you're driving, and all of a sudden your cat goes, "I don't want to be next to the river." And then you say to your cat, "Shut the hell up, or else I'll kill you."
Why do humans feel this anger?
Now, humans can feel this anger towards their animals if the animals can in fact talk.
Talking?
Now, talking, in a way, is a form of involuntary Tourette's, just like that. Now, decisions can be made whether or not you want the decision to be made. You can be walking across the street, and all of a sudden a couple of cars go by, and this one car with this old lady going, "I don't see anything." "Well, do you see anything?" And the baby in the back seat's going, "Akuya."
What is electricity?
Yes, there's also a thing called electricity on Earth. Off. On. Off. Get out, get out. The Blair Witch Project. Which also causes lots of nausea. People watching the Blair Witch Project will have a bag beside them, or you'll just be with your girlfriend trying to kiss her, with her arm like this, and you're trying to kiss her, and all of a sudden, bleh!
Well, I'm not going to see that movie.
Yes, indeed. Or, there's also a thing called panic on Earth, where you'll be sleeping 3 a.m. in the morning, or 3:05. Lots of people think this is the devil time, and your grandma's going to be walking in. "Want some pie, sweetheart? I made some pie for you." "I'm fine, Grandma." "You want some pie?" "You want some pie?" "I'm fine, Grandma." "Want some pie?" "I said I'm fine."
Why would you scream at your grandma?
Now, grandmas, you don't really want to try to swear at them. You can swear at your parents, but when you swear at your grandparents, you just don't feel right inside. Your grandparents are going to be walking in. "Hello, sweetheart." "Fuck you." And after that, you'll just feel very strange inside, and it's just going to start to deteriorate you and everything else. Like,
Tell me more about school buses.
yes. And on the school bus, it's really fun because you'll get to sit, and all of a sudden this emo person comes to their music right beside you. "You don't mind if I listen to this?" "No, it's okay." But actually you do mind, but you don't want to say it because you don't want his friends to come up to you and say, "Yo man, you mind listening to that shit, man? Yo, you should..." And then they shoot you to death. But the emo person comes right beside you and says, "Okay man, get ready for this. Get ready for this shit." For 3 hours at a time, all the way to school, you have to listen to that, and it's very unpleasant because when you get in class, all you can think of in your head is. So while everyone talks to you, "Hey, Pastor," that's all you think of in your head.
Is there anything else you need to tell me?
And also, there's a thing called friends that say stuff when it's not appropriate. You'll be sitting in a test in a classroom, and all of a sudden your friend's going to be going, "Hey man, can you pass me the pencil?" Really loud, just as loud as that. And the teacher's going to be going, "You know what, you should just sit down. Sit your ass down." "Well, I don't want to." "Sit your ass down. It's a democracy." Now, democracy is probably the only word they know in Canada, and it's the only political term that they can use because they're that dumb.
Democracy?
So you can use democracy for anything. If a person drops an apple on the ground, "It's democracy, man." "Really? I didn't know that. You know what? I should use that word." So they're going to pass it down to their friends, and their friends are going to be going, "It's democracy, man." And one guy in the bar at the age of 33 is going, "Yeah, Jesus was a democracy." And everyone uses the term democracy because, like I said, it's the only term they know.
What are all these Pinocchio jokes?
Yes, because Pinocchio has a long nose, and anyhow, we don't want to go into that subject, because chances are you'll be in church thinking of Pinocchio, and all of a sudden this priest comes up to you, "What are you thinking, son?" Anyhow.
Do you sometimes get nervous on Earth?
"Oh, look, my shadow's looking at me." It just makes me think that everyone's looking at me in the grocery store. Just walking in the grocery store, and all of a sudden, "Hey, man, I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, man. I'm looking at you." Okay, I'm just going to get this apple and get the hell out of here.
Tell me more about the subject of superpowers.
Now, some people think that superpowers exist, but technically they don't, because if I do this, I can't go through the wall, and the neighbors up there can hear me.
The neighbors?
Yes, the neighbors up there are just going to be reading their book, and all of a sudden they hear, "For f***'s sake," like the emo kid that lives in the basement. Then they take their broom. "Shut the hell up down there!"
Are you done talking?
Yes, and that's all I can think of for today, sir. So until next time.
Nano.